This lecture is for chemistry in the Earth system as we continue Unit 1.1, Heat. Today's essential question is, how can problems involving conversions between joules, calories, and kilocalories be solved? How can problems involving conversions between joules, calories, and kilocalories be solved? Our first main idea for this lecture, which will be fairly short, by the way, is units for thermal energy. Last lecture, we learned about the difference between thermal energy and temperature. In this unit, we will learn how to convert between units of thermal energy. Thermal energy and temperature are related, as we've already learned, but they have different units. Thermal energy uses the energy units joules, represented by a capital J, or calories, represented by a lowercase cal. It can also, meaning thermal energy, can also be expressed using kilojoules, which is K capital J, or kilocalories, which is lowercase k cal. A joule is an amount of energy equal to the work done by a force of 1 Newton acting through a distance of 1 meter. Now we will cover this in more depth next year when we cover more a physics-based curriculum. But for now, we're going to be happy with the definition of joule. An amount of energy equal to the work done by a force of 1 Newton acting through a distance of 1 meter. 1 calorie is the energy required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. Now, the prefix kilo means 1,000. So the term kilo literally means 1,000. So when we say 1 kilojoule, kJ, is equal to 1,000 joules, that's what we mean. The kilo has represented the number 1,000. And in the same way, 1 kilocalorie is equal to 1,000 calories. Now, this one might be a little bit annoying to you in application because another word for a kilocalorie is calorie, denoted by a capital C. This unit is used on food labels to indicate the amount of energy available in that food. So yes, when you are reading a nutrition label on food that you buy from the grocery store, even though that nutrition label says calorie, it actually refers to kilocalories. So units of joules can be converted into calories and vice versa by using the following conversion factors. We have 1 calorie is equal to 0.001 kilocalories is also equal to 4.184 joules. Similarly, 1 kilocalorie is equal to 1,000 calories, which is equal to 4,184 joules. Or 1 joule is equal to 0.239 calories, which is also equal to 0.000239 kilocalories. So let's go through a sample problem for converting units of thermal energy. So if I give you a prompt, a simple prompt, that asks you to convert 516 calories into joules and into kilojoules, how would we set this up? Well, we would use the initial value given to us by the sample problem, which in this case is 516 calories. And we would multiply that by an equality, a statement of equality in the form of a fraction. From the previous equalities that you've already written down in the previous slide, we know that 4.184 joules is equal to 1 calorie. And so we put the 1 calorie on the denominator of this fraction so that the units calorie cancel out, leaving behind only the unit for joules. This particular setup allows me to easily understand that I am intended to multiply 516 by 4.184. So my answer there is 2,160 joules. But if I'm trying to convert that number of joules into kilojoules, again, I'm going to start with that number of joules, the 2,160 joules. Because a statement of equality between these two terms, kilojoules and joules, would state that 1 kilojoule is equal to 1,000 joules, I would have that as my conversion factor, a statement of equality in the form of a fraction. In this case, because I need to cancel out of the unit for joules, I would put the 1,000 joules term on the bottom of that fraction and the 1 kilojoule on the numerator of that fraction. That would allow me to understand that I am intended to multiply 2,160 by 1 and then divide by 1,000, giving me a final answer of 2.16 kilojoules. At this point, you should be able to generate a full and complete response to today's essential question, which is, how can problems involving conversions between joules, calories, and kilocalories be solved?